There. What the fuck? Anyway, I don't fucking... Okay, I guess we're being scuffed in some way tonight. Anyways, I will repeat what I just said. I didn't realize that I typed in with my uh numpad by accident. I revealed the current instead of like the setup stream slide. Hello, it's your Booth Ice Booth here. Everything is scuffed right now. I'm about ready to just I was busy creating a new redeem. Can everyone hear me now? Is the thing up? Is my voice coming in clear? Okay. I was hyper focused on trying to create a redeem, and then I realized I didn't know what I was doing, so I made a simpler redeem. But we're here now, and we're playing Genshin. Flashbang. Yeah, so now we have Stretch as a redeem. By the way, right, I should probably bump up Hydrate and Posture Check to 200 as well. Let me change those real fast. Because I feel like, honestly, I feel like a 200 is actually a more in line and actually kind of better. Because you earn 220 points an hour. And it keeps everyone from spamming things. Hopefully. We'll see. Will this slight inflation to channel points cause constant spamming of things? Who's to say? Can't afford it. I just bumped it by 50. It couldn't be that much. Fine, I'll reduce it. I'll reduce it back down. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that the points went up by like 50. This is insane. We're gonna steal a piece of bread and create an entire French musical. Fine, I'll make Stretch just 200 flat. There we go.
Exactly. But none of them believe.
Oh, boy. Apologies. I'm so used to typing. I'm so used to typing with the numpad. I'm used to typing with the numpad on my keyboard. But I also have the numpad set to be how I switch from my slides and turn off and on my avatar. So please forgive me for the constant jankiness of this opening of a stream. Oh my god. And I didn't even check to see if my door is shut tightly so I don't make any noise. I'll be right back. Anyways, let's get a fresh intro here. Welcome back. Today we are playing finally the Archon Quest for Genshin in Fontaine, Part 2. Hyped to go to prison? Yes, I am. In Genshin. And I think I'm good with this party, so let's head in. Ah. Okay, I guess we'll go in the water then. Wait, isn't there a waypoint there? Yeah, I'm pretty much just there.
Boring.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person.
I forget the context of why we decided to come back down here, but I guess it's because we were expecting to have like a room for ourselves.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
We go to buy a detective series book and we get sent into prison.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it?
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
The fact you know the names, but you don't know what they look like. Look inside yourself and really understand how out of place we look.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
Paimon, my strained impressions of trying to do your voice beg to differ. You talk so much. I'm more impressed when you don't say anything.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourrillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Alright.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
Paimon, the times we've talked to him have been like during a court case. We talked to him in person, and then we talked to him by a grave.
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourrillet in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Paimon, he does not give off bad energy. He has good
Now that
vibes.
I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Oh, a doggo! What a good dog. A tea party most thorny. Okay, well, let's track the quest. Oh wow, there's a quest here. Damn. And I still haven't done all the side quests that are in, or the world quests, really, that are just in Sumeru. Things keep stacking up.
Marmalade! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Oh wow, a job where you're actually going to tell us what the job is about. Rather than just throw us blindly into the sea. I'm all for it.
The situation is this.
A while earlier,
It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
Except they are constantly trying to overthrow every country.
I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
You're not Nahida. You don't get to make analogies.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
Thank you, Nouvellette, for being on my side and seeing the picture here.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
I love these fast movements of her.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh! yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
I wonder why.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
How many sleeper agents do you have in the city?
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
Not to mention that Child also disrupted the court by trying to literally fight every officer and guard when being politely asked to remain in the building for his verdict when he was judged as guilty.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon.
Wait. You want us to check in on Child for the knave? I smell bait.
We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
The knave won't be easy to deal with. From your description, she's got X's in her eyes.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation.
You could say she's cross-eyed.
I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
Could the Knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
They probably want the Gnosis.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
Paimon, you say that, but the last country we were in, we were shown that an Archon can be imprisoned.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Disappeared.
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meropide.
So he's hiding.
Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
Friends is a very bold title. Let's dial it back like a few kilometers to... We're on the cusp of being acquaintances.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Just because I'm holding on to his vision means jack shit.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance.
And here I thought it was about me just checking up to see if Child's not trying to kill the Warden.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
Neuvillette, I think she wants to cut the throat out of everyone in this city right now.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Yeah, wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this, though?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
I'm pretty sure anyone's gonna notice some ginger-headed dumbass demanding to fight the strongest people in a fucking prison. It's gonna be pretty hard to not miss those details.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Which is?
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
It's alive.
Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Only one of these responses is correct. Well, Neuvillette, since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
I'm rather excited to see what the inside of a living prison looks like.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
I can. She can't.
We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
I don't worry, Nouvellette. We're homeless.
All right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'd be prisoners?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
I was already on board, but now you're paying me.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Technically, it's not against the law to live in your teapot during a set. They go into my prison cell, they see just a floating teapot, and they're just confused.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Thank you for the weird cake. I probably could have talked to him before I left. Oh well.
I'll have that, and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you.
Okay, Paimon, now I have issues. Fanta is delicious. And didn't you just finish eating the cake that Nouvellette gave us?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate.
Maybe. Also, I love how they're constantly just upping how fluid and creative they can be with just moving the character models around.
Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Do you just stalk me on a daily basis?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
I'm not giving you any of my Fanta.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
Paimon? God damn it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Kachu! God bless me. Sorry. I'm deathly allergic to idiots that don't know when to stop talking.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Nouvellette told us to keep it a secret.
Why am I not surprised? Yeah, we're going to the prison for spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that?
Well, yeah, spoilers are a really grave offense.
Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
I know. We robbed people at the end of the story. Technically, Paimon did. I was just trying to get her to stop. I've been charged as affiliated with the main criminal.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
You didn't even think anything of it at the time.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress.
Well, I could try pissing him off. He usually does it for everything.
He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
So you're saying I'm going to get this title by the time I'm done helping the country. Got it.
On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
Well, you'll convince one of us.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
I would like to just casually push her aside to, like, face Charlotte.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
So Paimon ordered the entire menu, except for the Fanta. I ordered 3 cups of Fanta for myself.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Don't worry, Paimon. I do that all the time.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
I won't. I'm also very curious to see what weapon you use. I'm still holding on that she's a catalyst user.
Here just keeps getting more bitter.
Oh. Oh, we go to the Opera Epiclese. Okay. Well, we gotta put stuff in the fountain anyway. Alrighty. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone because I saw something pop up. Well, first things first, fountain. Oh. Man, I haven't been here in a bit. So it'll get me up to level 5. Man, I would love to finally get like a blueprint to make one of these weapons from Fontaine or Sumeru. You know, Lynette pretend you know that Lynette pretend to be a robot, but she accidentally keeps destroying all mechanical stuff around her home. Huh? How is it? Oh, okay. So I guess Lynette does, like, break stuff by accident or something. Also, Sparrow, thank you for the stretch redeem. One of the newest things I put in. Oh, that felt good. Oh, like Daz, I know I can get like one of the blueprints for weapons in Fontaine or Sumeru. I just don't know where or how to get them. I think is the better way to explain it. You can get the Fontaine weapon by asking Blacksmith Fontaine. Yeah, but I didn't see an option for that in Sumeru, so I don't think that's. I feel doubt in that. I'll try that later. I need to grind stuff. There it is. Okay. Is that the Fortress of Meripede? Or is it just another ominous tower?
Alright, Neverlet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus.
It's platform. Will the platform show us the way?
Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Okay, but oh.
So you have to go down from here?
Oh.
Prison underwater?
Huh. Oh, the Sumeru weapons are all the Aranara stuff. So I have to finish all the Aranara quests. Got it. So that's something that's never going to happen, possibly. Until, like, probably a year from now when I finally get around to finishing all the Sumeru side quests. Ah, yes, the Onion Fairy quests.
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
Well, I have one of those.
But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Or keep bugging me to do the R&R quest. I mean, the way things work right now is it is Archon quests, then 5-star character quests, then Hangouts, then World quests.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
We are not busting Child out. I was being asked to go investigate to see his, quote, disappearance. Bullshit we fucking are. If anything, I want to lock him up tighter in that place.
Don't worry.
I want to find out where
won't
he
let
is,
you down.
so we can keep him down there.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Involvement in other quests. The stars shining in the depths is the current thing. Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quest to become occupied. Unfinished comedy. I don't know what the fuck that world quest is. So, let's continue the current quest. I have no knowledge of what this otherworldly quest is. And we're going.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Don't mind me, I'm just exploring the area before I get put into like a cage that I can rattle. Have you ever rattled your own cage, Madeline? It's a fun thing to do, rattling one's cage. Oh, these guys look like fun. You know what would be fun after you get all the elements? They give you an ability to swap ability swap to switch freely between elements while in a field as a traveler. That would be cool. I can definitely see it as an end game thing.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
It's a new feature I showed you before to prevent the quest interruptions. Oh, I understand what you mean.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment?
Why the hell did you decide to work here then?
And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
I mean, yeah, she does have a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Yes.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Paimon, you fucking did what?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us?
Paimon, shut the fuck up!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble.
The cake was a lie.
And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Oh. That's quite the comparison. You really flatter us.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Sorry, it's just hearing a character in Genshin Impact say, "I'm gonna take your mug shots with my camera," feels very out of nowhere for some reason to me.
Oh, alright. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
I'm canonically this tall. Oh, I blinked. Can we do it again? Can we take that again? I blinked.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Yeah, we're just here for a month and a half.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Okay, Dorkin. Yeah, like that. It's a deacon. Fucking nerd. Oh, cool. We got waterways down here as well.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
Whatever you sent to bring us in.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Oh, we get coupons?
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
Oh. So I'll just throw my 60 million more in the drain then.
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life.
Does the life have to include wearing overalls?
I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Because they have no Mora and they only see the coupons as a source of, like, valuable income?
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you seen a Harbinger from Snezhnaya? I thought so.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I think he said he can only answer a few questions.
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Dogs. Guards. Dogs. Guards. Dogs. Guards. And I'm on my way. Nothing I can steal. Bro, why is this music going so hard? It's just the prison music. It's going so like they're just going for a huge guitar riff right now. Man, this prison music awesome. Walking down a hallway to like some banging rock and roll beats.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
Pretty deep.
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Deacon, can you stop being invisible and inside my head? Was this one of those elevators where the hallway is behind me? No, it's actually in front of me this time. So what's behind? Just a wall. Okay. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Sparrow? Ah, I've been booped. Thank you for the boop.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribede?
Five drinks. Drank my way out of prison. I see. Well...
Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by.
You know, being quiet tends to actually work a lot.
If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us.
Well, if we ever got found out, then maybe we'd become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job,
What's over there?
Good luck.
What do you mean it's over there? What's over there? Is my cell over there? Is the main lobby over there?
What was
Is
that
the
all
receptionist
about?
over there?
Wait a second. Are there usually so many garden racks around here?
Does this mean that...
They're already onto us?
Well, let's get ready for a fight. Oh,
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Nervalet?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex.
okay. I like that slight grin he has. And I was expecting a gruff, gritty voice, not like a chill, relaxed, like Sunday brunch voice. He looks like he's gonna beat me into unconsciousness, but his face looks like he's ready to prepare pancakes for me when I wake up. He's like a less depressed crow from Ruby. I was kind of expecting like a gruffer voice. I'll be honest. I think that might actually fit better. Still like him.
And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
This man probably beats the shit out of upstart convicts. Totally
So this is the dude.
Totally does.
He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
I was expecting a bit of more gray.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I can literally see Deacon sweating bullets right now. Deacon, I want you to know, your fate is in my hands. Know that I am merciful on this day, and I'm in a good mood.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
I'll need credit coupons in the future from you.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Oh, if I picked honesty, he would have lost his promotion.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Look, I need to have some connections in this place. Ways to get some extra money and extra supplies.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Man, the Escapist 2 update here really is high in quality.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it for now.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
I'm a little confused though because everyone said he was quiet. He's been, well, I wouldn't say chatty. He's just I was expecting at least someone to be talking on his behalf while he stands there just staring at us. Come on, Glenn. Three-headed dog. This man is fucking Cerberus.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Paimon, the only thing you're difficult at handling is information and secrets.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
1 meal a day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
1 meal a day.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat.
That sounds like a lack of basic rights to a person.
It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule.
Oh, I guess I think I heard it wrong. It's just 1 free meal.
Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives.
Okay.
Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade.
They are French. Are you surprised they don't treat you right? No, I'm not surprised. I'm just simply stating the obvious. Look, you learn about the entirety of French history, whether it's you take an actual history course or art history.
But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me.
I bet the majority of the people haven't had a bath in years.
So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all.
Riceley came in here and just gave some basic living necessities to make things a bit more bearable.
Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Ooh, an item. Never mind, it's worthless.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
I like to imagine that when people try to escape the prison before their term is up, the final boss of the prison is just a Melusine piloting a Metal Gear Ray. That's beautiful.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interested?
Sounds like something.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass.
So, did you set this place up too?
Thank you for the posture check. And yes, it appears this prison has a legitimate fighting pit. Yeah, I think Child's just hiding in there.
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return.
Lucrative.
Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Sparrow, you alone are making me heavily consider putting a timer on that. I drank up. Also, right now, Sparrow, I have with Automod, it says one of your messages is being censored because you use the words filthy French. Allow. I don't know how that'd be insanely offensive. It's all in jest. I appreciate you, Automod, for at least looking out for me. I appreciate you because I call the French filthy. Resolving. Alright.
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
Paimon, the only thing talent for is giving people a headache within 5 minutes.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Come up with some fun activities.
Ah, the dormitories. This is where we'll meet our roommates. I hope we get a one-bedroom dormitory. What?
A reward on the road.
We need to find the other dummy. Pancration is a healthy sport. It's a good thing they let us have weapons in this prison. Something about what I said doesn't make any sense. Try Claymore? You know what? Actually, I haven't equipped a Claymore character in a while. That is a pretty good point. Let's see. Which Claymore to equip? Eula, maybe. Chongyun. Xinyan. Yeah, why not? Let's get the rock and roll.
Oh yeah, rock on!
Also, thank you for the redeem for the stretch. Let me just go ahead. It's been a bit. It's been an hour. I'll stretch my legs. Thank you all for pressing buttons and keeping your Tamagotchi booth alive. I should try again pixel art. I should try and make a pixelated like Tamagotchi or like just like 16-bit sprite version of my Sona. That'd be funny. This is the wrong place. Oh, okay. Oh, good. They get waypoints down here. Wait, are we? Oh yeah, we are just in the place now.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
I like to imagine that since you're wandering off, he's just waiting for you at the dorms with gauntlets ready to try and to beat your ass for skipping orientation. Oh man, I've forgotten the first rule of the escapists.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
Can you all stop speaking in riddles like this is Alice in Wonderland?
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Goofy. Skips orientation and screws around. Precisely. And I took that personally.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later.
Alright. So that's the next to no annoying people.
In the Fortress of Maripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
I know where Paimon will be.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
It's good to have personal health days.
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory.
Oh.
There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
No, you got it, boss.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
I feel like calling him Your Grace is like a little too much of a boot kisser move. What? What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh!
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
Lenny, I busted my fucking ass and embarrassed myself by doing stupidly in the Phoenix Wright minigame, and you still ended up here. How many bagels did you steal from the bakery?
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
Yeah. I need to go punch that magician in the face right now.
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna find out where you're sleeping so I can personally beat the shit out of you. Oh, that guy has an eye patch. Rosolino. Oh man, this guy's definitely a tough guy. What do you gotta say for yourself? On the left is the mailroom, on the right is the infirmary. Don't mix them up. About the infirmary. Dr. Ardern isn't there. He's probably in the production zone. I don't know anything more about that. Well, I only know about the mail zone.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Siegeween. It's Siegeween! I'm really excited to just, for what she gets available to wish for. I really want to wish for Siegeween.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegeween here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Well, if I heard it from anyone else, I would doubt it. But from the head nurse, I'll accept it. Also, I'm just excited to get Siegeween because her voice actor is Sarah Ann Williams, who I'm a big fan of. Dang it. Oh, maybe not so dang it. The road less traveled bears many treasures.
Is this an answer from this world? Yeah.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
So you're telling me we get fish and chips, we get fried fish, French fries, and 2 giant like slices of garlic bread? That's awesome. Hell yeah, I want to live here. It's pretty good too.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
Oh, these are super lucky ones. Yeah, I'll take it.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria.
That's rather cruel.
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure!
Sparrow, you're exactly right. It's the fucking sandwiches from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. God, that was a goofy episode.
Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health?
How the episode starts. Oh, man. The stupid Tarzan who learned to draw perfectly just to get a fucking golden egg sandwich.
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Siegeween.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervulet's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulet. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
I'm gonna slowly enjoy this meal to prolong this treatment.
After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits. Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. You have work to do tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as comfy here as you might imagine.
Oh, don't worry. I'm expecting to get shanked within 5 minutes of walking away from here.
Now that I've gotten a good look at you two, I think you're very cute. After all, heavy is the head that wears the cutesy crown. I guess I just want to say, just take care of yourself and don't get hurt.
Ah, don't worry. I'm a walking hazard. For myself and others. Oh, hell yeah, it's Bran! How you doing, Bran? How's it been? I'd like a welfare meal, please. Do you have any recipes? Ah! Oh, and it's specifically... We can get haggis here. We can get haggis, and they make the haggis actually look kind of like good from this image. Chop up the sheep offal, mix it with oatmeal, stuff the mixture into a sheep's stomach along with various seasonings and spices. Dish is served. The stomach bag is usually removed from the fillings, while the fillings are served with radish paste and mashed potatoes. This is a local specialty that Fontanians often cook as a treat for important guests. I can't believe it. The fucking French stole the haggis from the Scottish.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Is there an elevator over here? No. Well, I guess let's take the easiest way up. Taking the easiest way to get up there. Oh. Should it have... Yeah, maybe I should have unlocked the Statue of the Seven first. I mean, I could just teleport out and make a quick run. You know what? Let me escape prison for a second. I'm gonna escape prison for a second. Quick run. Just unlock this Statue of the Seven so we can see a bit of the map. And then we'll come right back. Man, it's great that we have diplomatic immunity. Okay, that guy's just radiating like insane energy. I don't want to fight that guy. Alrighty. Ah, so close.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Alright. Quaint. You got a nice big bed.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette.
Okay, Paimon, I might come off as dumb sometimes, but I don't have memory loss. I know exactly why we're here. Do you remember why we're here?
Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
He probably knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too.
No, you don't.
He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Well, we're already here after all.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
There was one other important thing.
You mean?
Linny's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate.
I'm concerned that I think Linny is just the knave's presence here.
We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
I would say I think he's here for the same reason that we are.
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
And look, there's something over there.
Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
Well, this proves he's up to something here too. And here I was, already having forgiven him, and he's working for the fucking Knave.
If you say so.
He really must. She really must have his neck, caught in a rope.
Hey, you're finally awake.
You're up early too.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told him everything?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe?
Paimon, they don't even need to interrogate you. You just give away everything for free.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Okay. Also, what kind of a fucking name is Fielding?
Sorry! We're going right away!
Oh. Wow. Are there any strong opponents? And you are? I'm a bodyguard. Have you seen my employer? It's pretty obvious since there's nothing else green around here. Is there anything to worry about here? I've got nothing to do. I take part in pancration matches when I can to keep active. It's not enough to scratch my itch. Nowhere near enough. Alright, Lenny, you. Oh, hey, a waypoint. Let's get that first. Oh, and things go even further down. Interesting. Ah, the canonical Bellblade.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
You sound like a Five Below discount of, child.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
And now it's gone.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist.
Well, that doesn't sound too hard.
Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
For the modeling process, You must place the unprocessed parts into the machine and interact with the machine to start the challenge. When some parts get stuck while rotating, you'll need to attack the rotating part to restore the machine's function. When the part's base glows, jump to complete the modeling process once. Red, you hit it. Orange, you jump. I missed a step. Once you finish, you must retrieve the successfully processed parts. Okay.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and...
Ah,
If the
beans.
machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Okay, you got this! Great! Now we can report back to the farm.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
Paimon, we did like not even 5 minutes of work.
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere.
Wait, I got how many? Used to obtain a meal and fortune slip. Huh. Also, where do I see how many slips that I have? Are they down here? Oh, I just have a casual 400. And yeah, I got 3 standard wishes right now.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess they want me to go up.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Or it could be a ruse and he's trying to throw us off the trail of getting our job done.
Hey, over here.
Well, that cut out the music.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Well, the thought of my friends turning out to still be traitors, yes.
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
That's impossible for Paimon to do.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
Oh, great. So you really are here to sabotage.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Why did you drag him here?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
Wow. So why are you really here?
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Yeah. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets.
And right now I'm angry, so no more secrets.
So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Lynette, I hate to break it to you, but this does come into conflict with me.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
Paimon, you didn't guess anything.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
Never mind. I think we are investigating separate matters.
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Or maybe it's because all of you fuckers that could sneak into all these things got discovered and were promptly taken care of. It's like as if all your sneaky people who poke their noses a little too deeply into that sauce fell in. And so why is the house so interested in the secret? First it was the courthouse, and now it's this.
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Great. Lenny, you realize this means we have to kick your ass now and stop you. In case you don't know, that's exactly what the Harbingers and the Fatui have been trying to do and continuously succeed in doing, and are probably going to become an ultimate threat to the entire country. Are we starting to connect the dots?
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervillette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You already said everything.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you.
Please don't call him Master.
Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Last I checked, a harbinger can take over an entire country and just basically mind control everyone to do what they please.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child 2,
Please don't call him
then
Master.
diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
What stance is that? Pushing the dagger further into his stomach?
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
Sadly, it does seem that we actually are concerned with Child's well-being.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up?
Lenny, this is the first time I'll tell any of my friends here this. No.
Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together.
No, Lenny. I'm here to investigate if a disappeared harbinger who has no better thing to do than wanting to challenge every big shot who could possibly crush him like the twink he is. You are here to find a gnosis, an item of a god or archon, and want to deliver it to a harbinger who will then give it back to Snezhnaya so that your own queen, or whoever is in charge, whatever the title is, can be ever so more powerful and hold a tighter grip on the world.
As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Lenny, you make it harder to trust you all the time, and it really hurts me. Sorry, yeah, oh, thank you, I must refuse.
See, I told you.
Thank you, Lynette, for being able to see this.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
I can still hear you.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met.
Well, he almost reached that understanding when we did a story quest. But, surprise, surprise, you ended up here.
Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Yeah, and I was looking to see you guys on better terms next time we met.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
Yes, please, tell me everything.
It's okay to open up a little.
If all we're doing is sharing info, it's fine, but I may reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone.
Like a caution, do not enter, employees only?
Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the Forbidden Zone from the guards.
Is it like the teacher's lounge?
You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
I look forward to it.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Whoa, Nelly. Get away from there. The grub's upstairs, isn't it?
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
It'll only be a matter of time before you get it again.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible.
Paimon, I still have my infinite bag of, foods.
But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that.
You talk to fish?
Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Who the fuck are you? And do you have some advice for us?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something.
You sound like the kind of guy who'd be, up close to my face, breathing into my ear.
Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
So, do you have some actual advice for us, old-timer?
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
That empty, soulless blank stare in your eyes tells me everything.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that?
Paimon, have you ever thought to just shut up?
In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the Rag and Bone shop. Just call me VOD. Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Yeah, I'm still interested.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
After your meal, you spend some time getting familiar with the fortress. Alright, it's time to rest.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time.
So, that's how it is.
They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else.
Paimon, we have 430 credit coupons right now.
Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Oh god, it's a nightmare.
Are you awake, Traveler?
I had a terrible dream. I dreamed of a
What's wrong?
child.
You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
Actually, the dream was a lot worse. I was child.
Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time?
You really do have terrible memory.
Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours.
Well, maybe I could use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective.
And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here.
I brought everything with me.
So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went?
I didn't see anything. Well, I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Let's go to the production zone.
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
I arrive at the production zone.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
Already on it.
Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
We have to make one widget. That's our entire morning. Damn, it's really jamming today.
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
Climate, we've had 2 shifts, and all you do is float around telling me what to do.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet.
Your beard looks fake.
I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey, Chief. I don't want to dissism.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
I think I got the work more or less down pat.
Did you just ask about the rules?
No, I said I have my work all down pat.
Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
Well, they're called hidden rules, right?
Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen.
So the conditions in this case are...
If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
Hey guys, you're all prisoners here and you have to work. By the way, if you work continuously day in and day out, we're gonna fucking kill you. Which is it? Do you want us to work? Or are you gonna fucking kill us? Make our lives miserable. Pick one! Stop dancing around this.
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule.
Legend. Amazing.
They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him.
Oh, thank you for the primordial seawater.
One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
Really?
What the? How could that happen?
Did you ever see him?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
I doubt. I feel like you're also one of his friends who were saying you never heard him.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Thank you very much for the information.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright, if you insist.
I always stoke the fire, might as well get it out of the way.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Yeah, let's go investigate the Pinkertons.
Yeah, Paimon felt like some of the people here were a little strange the moment she saw them.
Let's start with Bran. I don't trust the guy. Up to no good. While working the morning shift, apply for continuous shifts with Grainville.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They give us like a little like objective section and everything. That's kind of nice. Let's start with this guy. Hello, Fitzroy, if that is your real name.
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I...
Are you scared of him?
Well, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
You're projecting a little bit.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, we got the book.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace.
Oh, I get it. You want to take his place.
What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
That is a cool name. Alvariet. That is a... Man, Calvaria. That's actually... I like that name. I think I'm fucking fielding here. Well, might as well talk to the one person who'll be honest. Okay, Lynette, spill the beans.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time.
Except for me. I'll be working tomorrow.
Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
And how's Linny holding up?
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
Production floor. Let's talk over here. Hey, it's our buddy Deacon. How you doing? I want coupons. Give them to me. Now.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, now you remember our names.
No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
I fucking knew he would do this.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
How many coupons do we have now? We are rolling in dough. I think we should walk around and look for clues. We might find something if we walk around continuously. Didn't get extras from him? Sounds like someone's never played the Escapists. Well, it's time to walk around and look for clues in our sleep. I played it twice, actually.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest?
I do want to play it again. It's really fun.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed. Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you have planned for us?
Let's go work in the production zone.
But Paimon really hopes the foreman will be in a better mood today.
I don't think he will.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
If possible, I'd like to apply for 3 continuous working days.
Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
I want to be the richest man here.
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits.
This really isn't that hard.
Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up! it! Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
Paimon, we're doing one a day.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Yeah, come on. Lunchtime for Paimon.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
I'm not going to take the Ahsoka route with this response. You're just realizing that now, instead of just giving a smug sound.
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all?
Well, that'd be quite a disappointment.
Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what?
Huh?
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this?
I think they busted out the mystery meat from the back of the freezer. Something's wrong with this meat.
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Well, so went missing before. And now our meals have this strange meat.
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and chow down.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! Ugh, what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying to hide something?
Looks like the plot thickens.
Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
It's a good thing I still have all these pocket turnips. Or are they radishes? I think, yeah, these pocket radishes.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Not eat the mystery meat. Let's continue to investigate the clues we discovered.
Okay, let's see if we can find any new leads.
Am I still the Radish King? Let's see. Elite. I have elite number of radishes. Alright, let's see here. Hello, Rowan. Which you won't believe the funniest thing. I survived the third day.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Yep.
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I mean, accidents happen.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where is Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
But she's always absent during lunch.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegeween's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
That's interesting. Very interesting, actually. Let's take a quick look around.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook.
Looks like it was planted here.
That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Siegeween? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts. Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework.
We should thank him for giving. We should thank him for the intel.
And as for the notebook, let's take it.
I just noticed now, we appear to have a rusty spoon collected with our notes here. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Also, who is DMing me right now? How does it feel to be a Tama Boofy? Feels pretty good. Oh. Well. What do we got here?
Siegeween? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone?
Hello, Traveler. Paimon. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Do you also happen to be a veterinarian as well as a head nurse?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See,
We Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Well, that's a very interesting skill.
Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
I just noticed that her gloves are bunnies.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Time for the stage objective. Oh, yeah, I'll talk about Star Rail. I'm gonna play that tomorrow. I need to get back into the Star Rail and finally get on the train.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest?
Yep.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days...
Let's see what we got here, Paimon. Strange meat. And the research characteristics. We also have the supervisor and the empty infirmary. Seems we have everything we might need.
Wait, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently?
I've got something, but unfortunately, actually, more fortunately, it's not related to Child.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, Traveler. Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you have planned for us?
Ah, the Pancration Ring. Fair enough. Nah, let's go to the production zone.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Maybe I should take the day off. We finish our work and arrive.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon?
You say that like as if I cook terribly.
Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the Pancration Ring.
Oh, thank you for the stretch, Redeem. Get a good stretching. Alrighty. Another elevator. So this is where Child was last seen. In my dreams. Hello, Collins.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
Targets will come in order. When the targeting light turns blue, you must attack the targets in the order in which they came up. Successfully follow this order 4 times will complete the challenge. Conversely, attacking the wrong order a certain number of times will cause you to fail. Manually interrupting the challenge or leaving the challenge area will also cause you to fail.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Wowza! Let's climb this ladder as a celebration.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights.
Because I can complete 4 rounds of Simon Says.
Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
Flatter me.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of the Pancration match yet, have you?
No.
Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Are you going to continue finishing the rest of your dialogue? I can see the subtitles. You wouldn't want to get too carried away, eh?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
There's some kind of rule here.
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
Hidden rules, that's what they're called, right?
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
Oh no. Will I wake up to, like, drips of water coming down on my face?
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else.
So a boxer refused to take off his mask for the final match. And he disappeared. What does this have to do with me betting on both boxers?
In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
Ah, well, I'm glad they explained that.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
Have you seen what he really looks like?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
We'll give it a try.
Huh? We will?
You're not serious, are you?
We survived 3-day work in a row.
Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Look, we already survived the first hidden rule. I'm starting to think these are all baloney.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Look, if we survive through this one, and then they're all pretty much baloney. And nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
Man, it's gonna bankrupt us. Anyways.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early.
We get to bed early.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feels completely exhausted from yesterday.
Okay, we have an extra 700 we can spot.
What do you have planned for us?
It's a good thing that we have been just saving money. I could honestly just skip, go to the fight ring, and then just do things. But I want extra money.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing... Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Game is like, hey, you guys can take a break, you know. Me, nah, man. I can get as much money as I can. Take the light work. Finish the morning shift. Arrive at the cafeteria. This is 5 days in a row now. We've been working. Someone's pissed off at us.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal?
Yes!
Looks like hard work really does get rewarded.
Oh, hell yes.
Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
It's time to go to the Pancration Ring and bet all of our money.
Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
We're gonna make them rewrite the rules that you cannot do this.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Demon Horde. Traveler wakes up with a robot dog head in his bed. That would be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. Le Grappler, I think he's gonna win. This Demon Horde guy sounds like an edgelord.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
One's on the nose. The other sounds like an edgelord.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential.
So an underdog.
Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you...
We'll buy both tickets.
For both fighters?
Is there a problem?
I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless.
You sound like a discount Patrick Warburton.
Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see...
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupons.
Shut up and take my money. After that fight.
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Yep. Now, Paimon, be sure to sleep with that shiv next to you. Be ready to stab someone in the face.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
It's not my fault.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
Well, I didn't buy anything. Unless this is...
Ah, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
Just go hide in the ceiling.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it!
Paimon's the kind of person who will say, hang on, don't ignite the explosive yet, I'm still next to it. And then we'll stand there, not moving, for 5 minutes while you slowly walk back to the igniter. There is a little something odd here inside.
Huh? What is it? Are you okay?
It's a horse head.
Let Paimon take a peek too.
It's a vial of red liquid.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong.
Well, the rumor
Almost
has
like-
it. Well, the rumor has it that a box went missing. And the liquid inside bottle obviously looks like blood.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Do you want to give it a taste?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon.
This place is chock full of strange happenings after all.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Sure, Jan.
What do you have planned for us?
Investigate the clues we have.
Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons.
Well,
Let's make the most of our morning.
they're forcing us to take a break now. They're forcing us to take a day off. This is just funny. Okay, the floor below us. So we'll start down here. Well, well, well. If it isn't Promoter. Did your parents hate you and gave you a terrible name?
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
That sounds like something a criminal would say.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products.
Fanta?
I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Dude, I love Fanta. Keep up the good drinks.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you run into?
Are you trying to sell that new flavor I've been hearing about? Grape Fanta?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless.
He sounds a bit of Benedict Cumberbatch when he played the Grinch in Illuminations version. You know what? Yeah. I can hear that, yeah.
However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Thank you for the drink redeems.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know I should just let it go.
I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Dissatisfaction with the Duke. Well, let's go talk with the fight ring people. Let them know that we lived. So do people just drink the vial of blood when they got it? Are we the first people to not drink the vial of blood? Is that what this is about? Hello, Collins. We lived.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
We didn't drink the blood, you're asking.
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Only you'd ever ask a question. Well, such a question like that, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
I'm interested.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Really?
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
That's some important information.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Huh. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. That would explain the promotion being turned down, I guess. Let's take a gander. And what's this, a clue?
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Well, let's take a look before anyone else shows up.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
What are you afraid of? Getting arrested twice?
Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
New products under development. Fanta's internal report suggests that they are starting a new trial of an as-yet unnamed and unpackaged product. The product has to undergo a trial because even Fanta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. Let's walk around and find more clues. What's for lunch?
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Want to grab something to eat?
Let's end the shift.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
We were forced to take the day off.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go investigate more. I don't hear more clues we found here. Perhaps we should go check the production zone. Alright, we'll go to the production zone.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up? Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while. A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I got something.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Hey! Objectives completed.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
Let's break the hidden rule where it tells us not to lick the power outlets. Maybe something will happen if we do that one. Don't do that. Please don't do that. That is a joke. That is a joke. That is a complete and utter joke.
We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Stick a fork in the garbage disposal. Let's spend some coupons to skip our shifts. Oh, I don't want to do that, though.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
You're lucky that I have enough coupons. Hello, Fielding. Goodbye, Fielding.
Hey, isn't that VOD over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people people than usual here today.
We are taking the day off from work. Hello, VOD. We survived.
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
My goal is to become the next Duke.
Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds?
No.
Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Rats? Yeah, I don't like how I can feel this man breathing on my face.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Okay, now seriously, what are we gonna find in the pipes?
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
Rats. They're rats. They're the rats.
But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
There's still a chance that what we saw isn't connected to cannibals.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing.
I mean, I've already discovered plenty of dark secrets. Would you like to learn about the time where I helped onion fairies stop the imbibement of death from taking over an entire rainforest?
I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity?
Do you really think cannibals would take me in a fight? Let's be honest here. If they were all like living in pipes and they feast on like one human being every once in a while, respectively, they'd be kind of gaunt looking and probably only able to just work in numbers. If I'm fast enough and swift enough, I could probably just take them all out with relative ease. Plus, I have my elements.
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Yes, if we eat the cannibals, there'd be no more cannibals. I gotta prove my superiority by eating all the cannibals. Let's do it. Let's get ready to investigate another hidden rule. Let's go to sleep.
When will all the secrets end?
No, Paimon will give me indigestion.
Vidok isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Lordier?
Just stay away from me.
Okay. Fuck you too, man. Hello, Alexis.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
I just said hello, you dumbass. Jesus Christ. Hey, Leonide. What's up?
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Consume. I must consume this man.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
Could they be? They must be the cannibals. I must consume them.
But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in?
Consume the cannibals. Consume the cannibals.
Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Let's approach it from a different angle.
So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Ah, that's the angle we're approaching from. An angle higher up. Traveler into floor confirmed? No. Hey, Fielding. Aside from your dumb name, I have a question.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Sorry, but I feel like a mouth breather is like breathing on my face while I'm trying to sleep.
Well...
Well, you see, we hear strange noises at night.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
All right, let's go fight some cannibals in the sewers.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
And if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
This shit sounds like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 with the various urban legends of Twilight Town.
Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days when the cannibals are active.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
Well, no reason not to try and find out the truth for ourselves.
Paimon knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Look, Paimon, how many tickets do we have? This is food. Materials. We got 700. We can take another day off if need be, just to get extra sleep.
Oh, Paimon's so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so
Oh,
it's the
right.
perfect chance for us to investigate.
How will I buy the haggis recipe? I'm gonna have to do some offline grinding. Look, if we miss our chance tonight, it'll be a while before we get another opportunity.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Dead. Those three. There's a flower in there.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I saw a child in my dream again.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Child escaped by the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, well, it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Oh, Paimon, I've done plenty of stealth already. Here's how we're gonna stealth through. Yaimiko, I need you to kill everyone in the room. Yeah, it's already midnight. This is probably gonna be the last thing we get done, and once we find out where... We'll see how far this can take us. And then we'll probably go from there. How am I gonna get around this? Thank you, game, for just not giving me my jump there. Fucking hell. Oh, we have no connection to co-op mode, so yeah, we gotta just kind of do this.
Hey, not this way. We need to get to that pipe, remember?
To this pipe that I was trying to get.
This should be the place.
Paimon, shut the fuck up. I was getting to the pipe. Nitwit. Remember, solo traveler. This is a stealth mission. Frog.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Yeah, you told me to fuck off.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
Cannibals?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Yeah, enough with the theatrics, you idiots.
What'd you say?
All those rumors about cannibals and hidden rules. They were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah. So what if they were? If you push us, We can make those rumors a reality at any time.
You three couldn't even eat sushi, let alone actual human flesh.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to
Also,
do?
thank you for the posture check.
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
And I can pretend that you all are just idiots and will let me pass.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss?
Child Tartaglia?
Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret.
I think I see what's going on here.
So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We came here to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the Fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
Oh.
And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done.
You're like a more competent version of Arataki Ito's gang.
So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive.
And he doesn't have a vision.
But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it.
I think I might know what's down there.
So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
He is Child, best man. Your best man got dunked on in a fucking court by the judge.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Man, mine's stuck at the bottom. I think it's fine that Child is stuck at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Yeah, I know he's talking about Risley. But I like the idea of a child being stuck at the bottom of the lake.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
I kick his ass on a daily basis. Actually, it's a weekly basis, but yeah.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
We want to go to the spot where he left.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
I shall destroy the booth. Okay.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver.
Really? Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going!
Alrighty. I think this is a good spot to end right now. Because I feel if I go to this objective, it's gonna start like a whole thing. So I want to wait until next time to do that. But now we're in the prison. We know where Child went. So we can go find him, kick his ass again, and we'll be on our merry way. Oh, and report this to New Villette. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I do have D&D tomorrow. I can't imagine how you possibly would make me suffer. Let's get that VOD count up. We're currently... I forget what we're currently doing. I need to check my notes and just freshen up real fast for tomorrow. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed. I definitely had fun with this. Next Tuesday we'll pick up once again with more Fatal Frame. I'm really curious to see how far I've gotten in the game, and I'm really hoping that we finish up the whole thing by Halloween. And hopefully next week we can get to see more of what this prison has to offer. Anyways, we should see... Oh. Well, have a good night, Sparrow. Anyways, in the meanwhile, we should see who we can raid for tonight. Who is live? Oh, I know who we can raid. We haven't raided them in forever. Let's go raid Kobold Sprig. Let's get some wholesome, cozy vibes going. Sorry, what did I miss last? My dad started talking about pointless stuff. When did you disappear? I was kind of doing my outro and just saying we're gonna go raid Kobold Sprig. Raid. I didn't disappear long. It was about during the talking with Child Turns. Oh, nothing else really much happened. They said, "Oh, if you have a diver friend, you can figure out what happened." And I'm like, "We have a diver friend," and I didn't go to the objective about where it said go to the dormitories. So that's basically where we're at. And yeah, that's about it. And now we're going to go raid Cobalt Sprig. Feel free to join the raid and stop in and say hi. And if you don't, well, feel free to go watch whoever else you want to watch. The world is your oyster. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a good night.